What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. So it's that time of year again. It is time for another Sephora sale. Every time they have a sale, I like posting a video with all of my recommendations and also letting you guys know what I'm personally going to be purchasing during the sale. If you are a VIP Rouge member, the sale starts today and goes until November 9th and you get 20% off. If you're a VIP member, it starts November 3rd and you get 15% off. And if you are a Sephora Insider member, you get 10% off and it starts November 5th. I also made a video during their last sale and I still stand by all those products, but the products I'm mentioning today are pretty much all new favorites and things that I really think changed my makeup game. Like, this foundation combo I'm about to talk about, you guys, it's going to change your life. Because these products are so expensive, I really recommend buying them during this sale. These are the products that I use every single day without fail. I'm sorry, I'm having a really bad period cramp right now. Okay. Alrighty, let's start with skincare. For me, I think if you are to take anything from this video, it is the skincare products I'm about to talk about. My favorite cleanser, which I did talk about in my last recommendations video, is still the Saturday Skin Cleanser, and this is still the same bottle. I've had it for months and months and months because you only need a very little bit. I absolutely love it, and I completely see a difference in my skin when I use it and when I don't. It is a very gentle and mild cleanser. I use it at night after I take my makeup off, and I definitely am going to be ordering more Saturday Skin products during this sale. The next skincare product that is actually new to me but has completely changed my skin, well, this and the next product I'm about to show you guys, is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner, Hydrating and Pore Refining. Not only is this bottle like the cutest bottle you will have ever seen in your life, it smells so amazing. Every time I use it, I'm this close to like shooting a spray in my mouth. Like, it just smells so good. If you watch any of my previous hauls, favorites, recommendations, you will know that I am a huge fan of the Drunk Elephant from Boost Night Serum, which is a chemical exfoliator. I think that's a BHA AHA blend. I ran out of that and I just wanted to test out some new products, so I picked up this toner. I just recently got an IUD, and for the first time I really experienced bad hormonal breakouts during my period. I find a chemical exfoliator is so important for keeping my skin clear. I don't know if it's a combination of these two things. I don't use them together every single night, but at the same time, I also got the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum with hydrating honey and gentle flower acids. Both of these products had so many good reviews on Sephora's site. Basically, these are both just chemical exfoliators, but they will do wonders for your skin. If you don't currently have a chemical exfoliator in your night skincare routine, I would definitely highly recommend it. Chemical exfoliation can oftentimes leave your skin feel a little bit dry, at least in my experience, and these products don't do that because they both have moisturizing, hydrating aspects to them. The next skincare product I think I will recommend for the rest of my life is Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. There's so many different uses for it. Personally, my favorite is an everyday moisturizer. Because I do have pretty dry skin, this is amazing for me, but you can also use it as a mask, an eye cream, whatever you want, and it does last you a long time because you only need a little bit. The next product I want to talk about is the Super Goop sunscreen. This is the Unseen sunscreen, and I'm going to use this up because I bought it, but I do recommend this one instead if you prefer a creamier texture. This one has a silicone texture, which is personally just not my favorite. It really depends on what you like. So if you like more of a silicone-y kind of texture, go with this one. If you like a more creamy texture, I would go with that one. But it is really important to have a sunscreen in your skincare routine. I don't know if I should clump this in with skincare or lip products, but this, freaking amazing, you guys. The Laneige lip sleeping mask has been like a cult favorite forever, but this one is so much better. This is the mint chocolate flavor. I just want to eat it all up. I could sit here and smell it for days. It's not like a disgusting mint chocolate. If you've ever had Baskin and Robbins mint chocolate ice cream, it smells exactly like that. And you know that is like the #1 mint chocolate ice cream on the market. For my body tanner, I don't use products from Sephora, but for face tanning, Isle of Paradise is where it's at. Mine, I think, is going a little bit funky, so I might order another one in a lighter color because I do have the, what color is this? dark. I think I'm gonna go for a medium, but I really, really love this water. I don't use this all over my body. That might be a little bit difficult to start spraying an even tan all over your body, but on your face, after I put my moisturizer on, I'll just go like a few sprays around my face, rub it in, and then you wake up with the most beautiful tan. It doesn't clog your pores. It is not too extreme. It is amazing. Okay, so now let's get into makeup. The only primer that I think is super, super life-changing is the Hydro Primer from Milk Makeup. This product will last me until the end of time. I'm sure of it because I've had it for like a few months now and it's still at the very top. This makes my makeup stay in place all day and it keeps my makeup looking hydrated and beautiful while staying in place. So definitely recommend this. I think everyone has this at this point. I think I was late to the party, but if you don't have it, definitely a must. You guys know me. When it comes to makeup, complexion, foundation, concealer, that's what gets me going. Eye makeup, not so much. I love a good foundation and concealer and powder. So I'm gonna get a little bit passionate for the next few minutes because I'm gonna talk about the new products that have literally changed the game. And I'm not being dramatic, okay? You will try these products and you will love me forever. So let's get into foundation. I'm sorry for how messy they look, but this is real life. There's two products that are good on their own, but they're even better together. Let me just get into this, okay? I'm getting so excited I can't even speak. The first product I want to talk about is the Ilia True Skin Foundation. This is a true tinted moisturizer kind of foundation. It has a light but kind of buildable coverage, but it really does look like your skin, but better when you wear this alone. Like it's almost undetectable, depending how much you put on. Obviously, if you cake it on, it'll give you a very flawless look, but this can be a very undetectable foundation. I got this in the shade Selena S5F. If you're in for a very natural foundation, go for this. It is pricey, so if you want to buy it, I would buy it right now. The next foundation I want to talk about is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream in the shade Medium. Now, I didn't understand the hype about this product, but I bought it in the shade Medium and I started really working with it, playing with it, and I am obsessed. The name is a little bit misleading because you think like a CC cream, just like color correcting. No, no, no. This is full coverage. It is literally called full coverage cream, but they're not playing around. Like full coverage. What I like doing is mixing them together because you get the full coverage of the CC cream, but it gives you a very natural finish when mixed with the Ilia Serum Foundation. These have literally been the only foundations I've been wearing for the past few months, and if you know me, that's wild because I don't stay with a foundation for more than a few days. Like I get tired of it, I move on, but every time I wear anything else, it's just not as good. I'm gonna stop talking about them now because I can talk about them all day long. For my foundation, this brush from IT Cosmetics is amazing. It's the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection Brush number 7. This side to buff in your foundation makes it look airbrushed, and then if you wanted to blend out your concealer, I go in and buff my foundation with this, and then I go in with a sponge and just kind of blend it all out. The next product that really shocked me was the Kosas concealers. These shocked me simply because how much I hated the oil foundation thing that was going around YouTube. That was just an epic fail. So I imagined that their concealers would kind of be very sheer, but no. These concealers are so good, you guys. They cover literally everything, but they also look very, very hydrating and very dewy. The coverage is like the perfect amount. It's not overboard like Shape Tape, but it gives you enough to cover your blemishes, cover your under eye circles. So what I do is I go in and I cover everything up with shade 3.5, and then I go in and I highlight my inner corner and over here with shade 01. I'm kind of going in the order that I apply my makeup, if that makes sense. So then I go in with a cream bronzer, which is so dirty. This is so embarrassing. There's two products that I've been using non-stop, and the first is the Cream Contour by Fenty. So this is in the color Macchiato. I've hit pan on this. This is such a good color, and the consistency of it is so delicious. Like it goes on, it doesn't look too crazy, it doesn't have too much coverage, and it gives you the perfect amount of like warmth and bronziness and contour to your face. And if you wanted to venture a little bit into the more luxury side, this will always be a favorite. The Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Intensity 1. The formula is absolutely amazing. If you have oily skin, I would stay away from this because it does tend to kind of slip and slide. Like I find that you really have to set it. I used to not be a fan of this highlighter because it's like just a very creamy highlighter, but my mom is a special human because I got this for her for Christmas because she would always come into my room and use mine when I lived with her. So I got it for her. She was like, I've done it. And I was like, how? You've had it for like a second and a half. How have you already done it? She wasn't done the contour, she was done the highlight. And I was like, well, maybe there's something special about this highlight. So this I started using. Everyone walks right by this highlight. It is so good. This is not going to give you like a blinding highlight. If you pick up a little bit and dab it on your cheekbone, it's going to give you the most stunning natural highlight ever. And then if you want it a little bit more intense, you can go in with a powder highlight. But overall, 10 on 10, amazing. To apply my contour, this brush is amazing. The Morphe M523 brush. It is the perfect size to, get in your cheekbone, get in your forehead, under your jaw. In terms of powder, this product is the same as my last video, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I personally love the shade 1. This is the shade 2 because my number 1 is nowhere to be found. I think Ariel, Kylie's makeup artist, does this. He goes in and he sets the under eye and kind of sets the face with a pressed powder first, and then he goes in and bakes. This product, if you just want to set your face, I promise you, it's amazing. You will not be disappointed. So this next product, a little surprised I'm talking about it, not gonna lie. It is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I never understood the hype about this powder until now. I was a huge fan of the Charlotte Tilbury loose powder, and I still am, but something about this just makes your makeup look so flawless. And I feel kind of like silly for not trying it sooner. I feel like in my head I kind of self-sabotage myself. I'm like, when a product is too overhyped, I'm like, it cannot possibly live up to all of the hype. It is just a good setting powder. It's not gonna, do anything transformative. I still love my Chanel powder more, but this one at Sephora is amazing. For my bronzers, the two bronzers I have to recommend to you guys are these two right here. This is an old palette, but the one I would really recommend to you is Hoola. This is how much I have left, so I'm due for a new one. But Hoola bronzer, tried and true, my favorite, cannot go wrong. It is my absolute favorite, but I personally really love mixing Hoola and Hoola Caramel because sometimes I find Hoola can be a little bit too contoury. Sometimes you want contour with a bronze, so if you mix them together, you get the perfect colors. And then also, I've been really loving the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, airbrush bronzer. I have the shade 2 medium. I've seen online that people don't really love this, but I really love it because after you put all your layers of makeup on, your foundation, concealer, powder, you don't want to add like 5 more layers of bronzer, and this is almost undetectable on your skin. Like, the powder is so finely milled that when you put it on your skin, it just like leaves the color. You can't like see a bunch of powder on your skin, you know what I mean? If you're someone who likes a lighter bronzer, something that's like more natural, I would go with this one. In terms of blush, I really only have been using 2 blushes. The first one is the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in Summertime Wine. I really only use cream blushes because I use a lot of powder. I bake, I set, I do all that stuff, and by the end of my makeup, my face is like, no more powder, please. I really like this one. Everyone says that the product is really small. It is small, but you only need like the smallest amount of this. And then I also really love the Nude Sticks kind of cream blush. This is in the color Sweet Peach Peony. This, be careful, don't you dare start swiping it on your cheek. I made that mistake and it was a disaster. I always go in with a beauty blender, dab it, and then dab it on. I kind of forgot where I'm at now. Another brush, I mentioned this in every favorites video, the Morphe M527 brush for bronzer, for powder, for anything. You need it. I promise you. You need it. For highlight, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but if you don't have the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand highlighter yet, you are missing out. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I talk about it like a broken record, but I'm just going to leave that there. Leave that in your mind, okay? I'll also leave a link, just in case. This product came into my life, changed it forever. This is the Smashbox Halo Glow Highlighter Duo Golden Pearl. You have two in here. I love a little swivel, hidden compartment, you know? You get two kind of different formulas. This product right here is kind of like a pressed cream highlighter, which is super pretty. I don't know, can you see that? And then this one is a powder highlighter. It's also stunning. These are very nice golden highlighters. I really like the kind of cream one because, again, so much powder on my face already, I don't need any more. The cream one is a little bit more of a darker gold, and then this is more of like a champagne. I go in first with the cream and then with the powder, and it gives you the most beautiful glow. Okay, so now let's talk about eyes. I'm really not the person to talk about eye palettes and this and that because I'm very basic when it comes to my eyeshadow. Most of the time I really just have bronzer in my crease, but the one product I can recommend to you guys is the Kaja Little Trios. It's what I have on my eyes today. I have the second color in my crease, and then I have the little shimmery color on my lid, and the dark kind of brown color in my hair, but we're not gonna talk about that. And then also smudged in the corner to make it a little bit darker. Whenever I wear this color on my eyes, I always get asked what it is, and it is absolutely stunning. It is glittery and shimmery and beautiful. This one in particular is called Chocolate Dahlia, and it's my favorite. You guys know my kind of like signature eyeliner. Signature, okay, who do I think I am? I always put my eyeliner like in the inner corner and flick it out at the end. Ever since my last favorites video, I've been using the Rock and Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil in Barbarella Brown. It is the perfect chocolatey dark brown. I really like this because it does stay in place all day. It doesn't move, and then it also does look more like a liquid eyeliner rather than a pencil. It glides on so easily. And then when it comes to mascara, I have 3 products I want to recommend. I'm still using, loving, living, dying for the Marc Jacobs Velvet Primer. I love a good primer. Only at the base of your lashes though. This product, I'm actually going to be ordering another one because I got this during the last sale and I'm just running out of it now. It is the Lancome Hypnose Brown Mascara. When you first get this, it's going to be very liquidy. It's not going to be your favorite mascara. I'm guaranteeing it. Whenever I get a new mascara, I leave it like this out of the thing for like an hour, and I find that it helps dry the mascara out a little bit, and then after that, I promise you, it will be your favorite mascara. It's not like an ugly brown, it is a beautiful brown, and it just gives you a very nice natural look for every day. And if you want a more like mascara, I would really recommend the Legendary Lashes Volume 2 mascara. Again, this one gets better as it dries out, but this will make your lashes look like nothing else. Some kind of magic, I promise. In terms of eyebrows, I'm still loving the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. That has not changed. However, the color that I use has changed. So I go in with 2 different colors now. I use shade 3.5 for like this point outward, and then I use shade 2.5 on the inner corner, just because my hair is lighter now and I don't want to have like a black brow. I'm not doing ombre, but just like a little bit more dimension, a little bit more natural looking. Before I go in with my brow pencil, I go in with this product right here, which is the Patrick Ta for Brows Shaping Wax in Clear. They also have like a darker color. This is kind of like soap brows. You go in, you spray a little bit of water, or you can put regular water or like a spray in there, and then you grab your spoolie. I've just used the one on the end of one of my pencils. You grab a spoolie, you smush it around, and then you brush it through your brows. You let it dry for like a minute, and then I go in and fill it, and this just gives a lot of shape to my brows, and it does not allow them to move, and I find it keeps the product stuck in there. That's a little bit intense though, so on days where I don't feel like having like glued eyebrows, I use the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. This will not let your brows go anywhere, but it won't make them feel like they're glued to your face, which the Patrick Ta one kind of does. Okay, so now let's talk about lips. I take my lips very seriously. I think my whole makeup does not come together until I put my lips on, and I really have to put my lips on because I have my lip filler dissolved and my lips are like this big. Let's talk about lip liner. Lip liner is super important if you want to overline your lips. Even at all, if you're going to put any kind of lip on, I really recommend a lip liner to add dimension to your lips. So my 2 absolute favorites are the Marc Jacobs Nudist Lip Liner, the Perfect Nude Lip Liner. This will not move. It will stay on your face all day. And then this one doesn't get as much love as it deserves. It is the Patrick Ta lip pencil in the colors She's Proud and She's Strong. The formula of the Patrick Ta liners are great, and I like that you just kind of push them up with a button. They're kind of a mix between a lipstick and a lip liner. This is the one I have on today. This is She's Strong. And then you guys know my favorite iconic nude from Charlotte Tilbury. That will always be a favorite of mine. All three of these last very, very well on your lips. Now let's talk about gloss. I'm very passionate about my gloss, and these are kind of three new ones that I want to talk about. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Ibiza Nights gloss. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. This lip oil, the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil in the color Honey, is amazing. I do want to try the Dior lip oil because a lot of you guys said it's better, which this is already amazing, so that's kind of hard to believe. It kind of just makes them look really nice and juicy and plump and very moisturizing, and moisturizes your lips super well. And then recently, this is one of my latest purchases that I absolutely love. It is the Dior Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper in the shade, just says 013. Especially now, I love a good lip plumper. I don't know if I find that it actually like increases your lip size, but I love the tingly feeling, and I love the nude kind of pinky color of this gloss. And it wouldn't be a recommendations video if I don't recommend my favorite lipstick of all time, the only lipstick I ever wear ever. It is the Nude Kate lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. It is the perfect consistency, the perfect color. Everything about it is absolutely perfect. I don't know what I'll do if Charlotte Tilbury ever changes or discontinues this lipstick, because it is literally the only one I use. Okay, let's talk about hair. I have a few hair products I want to recommend to you guys. The first is the Gisou hair oil. I've had this for so long, and I'm down to here. The only hair oil I really use, and you can now get it at Sephora. It is pretty expensive, so I would definitely recommend using a coupon for it. This is the Living Proof Flex Hairspray. What I really like about this hairspray is that it also has heat protection. Before I curl my hair, I'll spray this on my hair. It'll protect my hair from the heat, but it'll also hold the curl really well. Not to mention, this smells amazing. Living Proof, please make whatever this scent is into a perfume, because I will buy 50 bottles. It's actually the reason I went out and bought this, because my best friend Nolan, who is my hairdresser, used it on me, and I was just like loving the smell of it. So I went to buy it for the smell, but the actual product is really good as well. And then for my hair, I of course recommend the Dyson, ew, my hair is stuck all up in there, the Dyson Airwrap. I'm not sure if the coupon code applies to this, but I really highly recommend it. You guys know I absolutely love it. I use this to blow dry my hair, to curl my hair. It is amazing. I know it's very expensive, but to me, like, for what it does to my hair, so worth it. But this is the product I really want to talk about. This is my go-to absolute favorite curling iron that I use today. In all of my recent videos, I've used this one. This is the GHD Curve curling iron. Everything about this is perfect. It heats up super quickly. It has an automatic shut off, which for me is very important. It puts such a nice curl into your hair, and the curls stay for so long. So smooth on your hair. It doesn't grab and pull. It gets super hot. I just honestly cannot say enough good things about this curling iron. It will last you a really, really long time. I believe this is the 1¼ inch curling iron, but I'll leave the exact one linked down below. My perfume recommendation is no different than last time. It is the KLE Vanilla perfume. I decided that during this sale, I want to try another of her perfumes because the smell of this one is just amazing. It smells like the most delicious vanilla, not like a fake, gross, sugary vanilla, just like a very expensive vanilla. It is so good. Whenever I wear this, I get so many compliments, and it lasts literally forever on me. This is a small bottle. I use it all the time. I have so much left of it. Next, I want to talk about the Sol de Janeiro Tirosa 62 fragrance. This fragrance is my favorite scent in the whole world. Like, I can sit here and smell it all day long. I bought this for my boyfriend's mom for her birthday because she was obsessed with the smell of it. The only thing I have to say though is if you're gonna buy this, I kind of recommend just getting the body spray because you get a huge thing of it and it's a lot less expensive, and it smells just as good and lasts on your body just as long. So it's really up to you if you want like the perfume or the body mist. Okay, so now I really am trying not to go crazy ordering on Sephora because I did buy a lot recently, but so far I want to try the Huda foundation stick. It just looked really good in her video on it, and I love Huda Beauty products, so I did want to try it. I want to try the Pharmacy Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. I want to try the Tatcha Rice Wash Skin Softening Cleanser because I remember their whole kind of like rice line being super good when I did try it. They do have a lot of sets for like Christmas time. I'm gonna ask my sister actually if she wants anything from Sephora for Christmas because now's a really good time to buy it. I do want to try another Huda Beauty KLE fragrance. I don't know which one though. Let me know if you have a favorite down below. I think because I have purchased so much in the past few months, I really don't need anything else. Alrighty, you guys, so that is it for my Sephora sale recommendations and wish list video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, everything I mentioned will be linked down below. Please let me know in the comments down below what products you recommend to me because I'm always looking for new products to try. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time.